Oh man. Okay, guys. It be like say this thing don't reach the time where all of us go begin talk now. It has reached that point when we can no longer stay silent about these things happening. And today I want to talk about the xenophobic attack of Nigerians in South Africa. This is it's been going on for a couple of years now, and a lot of Nigerians have died, and the Nigerian government is not doing anything about it. The South African government is not doing anything about it, and people keep dying. So I don't understand. And this attack is not only happening to Nigerians alone in South Africa. It's happening to Zambians, Ugandans, and other people from Malawi that fled to South Africa due to their internal conflict. But out of all these citizens that I've mentioned, Nigerians are the most successful in South Africa. Nigerians are even more successful in all these businesses than South Africans themselves. So this is the origin of all of this. Nigerians living in South Africa are doing better than the South Africans. Nigerians are marrying South African women. Nigerians are setting up very good businesses, expanding. Now, what do we have in Nigeria? We have in Nigeria South African owned businesses, MTN, what's it called? ShopRite, MultiChoice, Mnet, all the cable company, and all of these other businesses I can't remember. They are Stanbic. Is it Stanbic? They are in so many aspects of Nigerian economic sector. In banking, finance, shipping, transportation, communication. Majority of them is being handled by South African companies. I have never, any time in my life, seen Nigerians rise up say, "Oh, this will have to go. They have been sucking us dry." Even though Nigeria, as at now, is the only country on earth that is being built per second. For you to make a call per second, that used to happen like in other countries years back. But it's still happening in Nigeria now. How can you make call per second? But this is being perpetrated by South African companies. Nigerians don't do anything. Nigerians are not complaining. And then you will not turn around and kill our people in South Africa for what? I remember in the mid 80s, I was 16 years old in high school. In Calabar, myself and other students of my school was WAPI in Calabar, and then we'll have other people from Hope Wardell, other guys, and then other St. Patrick's College, all these high schools in Calabar. We went out, for me in my school, we went out in traffic to beg for money. What do we do with this money? This money was meant for South African Redemption Fund. I did it twice. The first one was for us to go in traffic. You go to offices, and then we held all this can like this, and then people put whatever they have and we take it. And then this money was sent to South Africa. The second time I did it, they gave us for us to bring at least 10 naira. 10 naira in 1986 was big deal. 10 naira in 1986, you could live on 10 naira for 2 weeks, But this is what we did for South African redemption, to liberate South Africa. And you South Africans that are killing Nigerians, we fought for you. We fought for your freedom. All our Nigerian musicians then, all the reggae musicians, all the people were singing about South African freedom. All the West African musicians were singing about South African freedom. Sonny Okosun, Majek Fashek, Raskimono, Mandatos. Every prominent Nigerian musician was singing about your freedom. Lucky Dube, your guy. Even Alpha Blondy. Everybody was singing about the freedom of you black people in South Africa. And this is how you pay us back. It cannot happen. It cannot continue. Okay? It cannot continue. You guys have been under apartheid for so long. You become so dependent, so lazy upon your. I've seen videos of places they show the townships. You all of you sit down there and rely on little money you get from government. Be enterprising. Do something. You see, Nigerians, we are very enterprising. You know, anywhere we go, we try to do better than the people around us. In this country I am, Nigerians do better than their neighbors. In UK, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, in Australia, even in South Africa, Nigerians do better than their neighbors. Why? Because we work hard. So are you going to use that to attack our people? Destroy their businesses? And let me talk to you, Mr. Ramaphosa. I remember when I've never heard of you, let's put it that way. I've never heard of you until recently when you became president. Okay? Now, think of it this way. Mandela and everybody else after that, until you. These people, Thabo Mbeki and Mandela, these people have put their life on the line for the freedom that you are enjoying. And now, you are letting people, South African men are raping your women. Okay, you are not doing anything about it. I've seen South African women cry, complain, lament online that the government is not doing anything to protect the women. You are not doing anything to protect your children, because I've seen people in your country rape young babies. Why? Because they want to cure themselves of HIV, and you are not doing anything. It is time for you to take responsibility of your country, protect citizens and immigrants in your country. Okay? I remember, what was I going to say? I remember like a few years back when this thing started. You know, most people from Zambia went back. So most people from Zimbabwe, because when the economic situation was so hard, they tried to go back. But most of them are come there. They're not coming to depend on your government. They're not coming to depend on you. They are coming to work hard. Okay? So if you don't want people in your country, in Nigeria, take your business away. Take your MTN out of Nigeria. Take your multi-choice, Mnet, all the bankings, whatever, Stanbic or any other bank, whatever you're doing in Nigeria, take it away. Nigeria is your biggest market, and you know it. Okay? If I was in a position of authority in Nigeria, I would shut all of you down and get your ambassador out of Nigeria, because Nigerian government is so weak. Our government is so weak. They cannot even protect Nigerians inside Nigeria. How much more are they going to protect Nigerians outside? So this thing that they say they are going to take it to United African Union. African Union is helpless. It cannot do anything. The only regional authority in Africa that is powerful right now is ECOWAS. The South African Regional Conference is rubbish. Okay, it's rubbish. You cannot do anything. AU is African Union is rubbish. That thing needs to be revamped completely. Things are happening. Look. If I can go on for forever talking about this thing, and I'm tired of seeing the inaction of the South African government. Fuck you. Nonsense people.